It was a job well done, a well-deserved moment for these young actors. But what the audience didn't see was all the moments that allowed this one to happen. School's out, but rehearsals have just begun for one Pittsburgh area youth theater troupe. In just a few short weeks, this group of kids, ranging in ages from elementary to high school, will be ready to take the stage as the colorful cast of Oz. It's going to be a challenge, but these kids are having too much fun.
Yes! Bring them to me at the castle!
Here, a family will form, and life lessons learned. The yellow brick road is alive once again. This is where the magic happens. Welcome to Elizabeth, Pennsylvania, home of the Elizabeth Grand Theater. Once upon a time, in 1902 to be exact, the Grand Theater used to be a home to a vaudeville playhouse. But now it's 2009, and the Grand Theater is home to a new kind of show. Meet the Petite Players. They're a group of nearly 50 energetic, hard-working,
Wake up in the morning, what you needless me to do. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Cause I wake up already negative and I've wired out my fuse. So don't nobody bring me no bad news.
talented, and sometimes crazy kids.
What game are we playing? Then you got
what game are we playing? Wait, Tyler, what are you?
Dancing Dragon!
I was like, wait, that's not a move. Tyler, what are you?
Something Tiger Dancing Dragon.
Crouching Tiger.
Tiger Dancing Dragon. All right. Okay.
Twice a year, the Petites put together and perform a complete musical production. Of course, they don't do it without help.
Bring it out like this, though.
Meet Mr. Richard.
Like a monkey, like a monkey. Set it down. Back here. Got it? So everyone's going back behind here and going behind here and waiting back here till the end of the show. I've been actually involved in theater directing for about 15 years now. And youth theater is pretty much my passion, and if I can work with any group, it would be with kids.
He certainly got his hands full with this group, but there's no denying it. These kids are family.
What I like best is seeing the kids make those friendships. I tell them, leave your crap at the door. So when you come into the theater, no matter what's bothering you, no matter who yelled at you, no matter what fight you got in with whatever friends or family, when you come here, everything's good. And everyone is a friend, and if I see someone sitting by themselves, I just pretty much point them out, and everyone goes and attacks that person, and then they're all part of the family. They're not allowed to be sitting by themselves. So family atmosphere, friendship, this is a place for that.
Everybody here is, I see them, they get all happy. I see them, I get all happy, and it's just been a wonderful time working with everybody. And everybody's just like the best. I've learned so much, and I just want to continue with this whole thing.
It's also a lot of hard work.
You are the dramatic, Gone with the Wind, bring them to me at the castle. Got it?
There are lines to memorize, songs to learn, dances to practice. But even with all the challenges, everyone seems to agree when it comes to putting the show together, the hardest part is
Tech week is the week before the show, like opening night and everything. You do all like dress rehearsals and stuff, and you do like an opening night, but you're not actually performing for anyone.
Off the edge.
It's Monday, and there's less than a week before opening night.
Through the center. Got it?
There's still a lot to perfect, but if the kids are worried about their upcoming performance, they aren't showing it.
I know, okay. You have to remember this. It's hard though. Huh? It's hard to remember everything because we have to like move this out, then we have to like put up flowers, and you have to remember like which line and what like cue it is and which program thing.
How do you remember it?
I don't know.
Every night, until the curtain finally opens to a packed house on Friday, the Petites will run through the show as if they're performing it live. From here on out, with Mr. Richard tucked away running lights and sound, it's up to the kids to run the rehearsals on their own. They may not see it themselves, but it's almost magical what this group can accomplish together. A feat which has even caught the attention of the local newspaper.
Tomorrow, once you are ready, you're in costume, you have your makeup done, come in here and sit. Okay? Don't be running around. Just sit so that if the newspaper wants to get a shot of a small group, they can do that. We can get things rolling, and then we can start the run of the show.
It's a big day. The atmosphere is ready to explode with anticipation. A special guest is on her way.
The newspaper's coming. They're going to get our pictures and put it in the newspaper, and they're going to interview us.
And a few long minutes later...
No talking.
Okay, folks, just stay there. Look this way. Give me nice big smiles. We're going to do some flash, some without, and all the moms want to take photos too. Right here. Hang on a second. Let me throw this in. And put it up. Okay, very good. Let me take a quick peek at that.
It's June. It was just a little more than a month ago when the family was mostly strangers.
Oh my God, you look so
I
cute.
have no other exercising today.
They've come a long way since auditions. And what the Petite Players have accomplished in that time goes far beyond the stage.
I've definitely learned to not be so self-conscious of myself, and I've just kind of learned to go with the flow and just have fun with life and have fun with what I'm doing and not worry too much about what other people think. And it really shows as my role as a scarecrow, because you can't worry about what I look like on stage to people who know me or whatnot. I have to act like a complete and total idiot. So I just kind of got to let those fears and ambitions go, and that's what the Petites has taught me.
I think even if you don't want to go into acting professionally, it just teaches you social skills and just getting to work with other people, and if anything else, like you just have a good time putting it together, and you get to see how it is when you put hard work into something and then the finished product.
Tomorrow is the big day, opening night.
Ashley. I play Eveline in The Witch's Entourage.
We're both Aussians.
Woo!
Green. Yeah.
And as I was saying, we're just so excited, and the show's coming along great. And we know it's going to be awesome. It's going to be our best show yet. So, yeah, snaps.
And this big day comes with even bigger news.
We have sold out tickets. That's unbelievable. And we're so happy for sold out tickets, and it's unbelievable.
It's amazing.
I know. Ooh, opening night. It's opening night. It's opening night. It's the favorite.
Okay, so it's opening night. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a moment to get focused. Okay. Do not laugh. Do not talk. Do not text. Do not call someone. Do not giggle. Do not poke your neighbor. Everyone, close your eyes. Cup your hands. Put all the mess-ups that happened last night into your hand right now.
My hand's empty.
Do not talk. Put the jitters in there. Any problems you may be having, put them in here. Okay, I want you to sit down at your feet. Don't talk. Keep your eyes closed. Okay? I want you to stand back up. Keep your eyes closed. Deep breath in. Open your eyes as you exhale. Are we ready?
Yes.
3 times. Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese! Embrace the cheese! Embrace the cheese!
Wait, what was that?
It just means that you got to be really cheesy and really happy for the whole show. So you got to embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese. Embrace the cheese. Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese.
Embrace the cheese. Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, listen.
I'll lay the hammer down on you.
You need to go directly to places. Directly to places, okay? The show's going to start in 5 minutes. Directly to places.
3 days, 4 shows, 4 sold-out crowds, 46 spectacular kids. The weekend flew by in a whirlwind as loud and chaotic as the twister that carried Dorothy and Toto to Oz. And Sunday, June 14th has come far too soon. For many in the audience, the story that unfolded on the Grand Theater stage may just have been another journey to Oz. But for the Petite Players, it is the end of a journey. In September, a new group of Petites will be cast under a new director for the fall musical The Princess and the Pea. But, for now at least, there are still a few minutes left until the curtain finally closes. Only first, there's one more piece of tradition to take care of.
Happiness is from your good man Charlie Brown, and it's part of that production. And I think it's great because there's so many different things that can bring you happiness. And basically the end is, and happiness is coming home again, and happiness is anything that's loved by you. So to each person, they may find their happiness in something different, but happiness can be found.
But through it all, there's one thing that's most important.
Closing night, when those kids are able to know they did a great job. That is the most rewarding thing to me, beyond recognition, beyond my name being on anything, beyond paycheck, none of that. Just to see those kids, and they take their final bow, know everyone out there is cheering for them because they did a great job.